Hey guys, this is your friend Astro Anvesh, and I'm going to bring you the transit results for Leo Ascendants for the month of February 2023. So guys, let's get started. So let me tell you guys, the most important planet for the Leo Ascendants, there are three most important planets. It is the Sun, it is the Jupiter, and it is the Mars, right? So let us get started with the Sun, right? Sun is in the 6th house in the sign of Capricorn, and it is going to go in the middle of February to Aquarius, right? So the 6th house is the house of enemies. It is the house of destruction. It is the house of diseases. It is the house of enemies. It is the house of loans. It is, things that you do not want in your life, right? It is things that are unexpected in your life. It is diseases, unfortunate events, right? Accidents. So Sun is a fiery planet. It is a fighter planet, right? Because it is a fighter planet, it becomes a natural benefic in this house. So in the sign of Capricorn, which is an earthy sign, right? It is an earth sign, and Sun is a fiery planet. So it is going to help you overcome your diseases, your loans, your enemies, right? You will be in a protection of Sun's aura, and it is going to be amazing for you guys, because Sun is a fiery planet. It is a fighter planet. It has aggression and anger inside it because it is fire. So it is going to help you a lot in overcoming your enemies, your fears, your unexpected things. Sun is going to give its aspect in the 7th house. From its 7th, it is going to give aspect on your 12th house. So 12th house is the house of things that is beyond this world, like dreams, like unfortunate things, things that you do not want in your life, but things. It is the house of sleep. It is the house of you know the things that are not present in this world, but still they make an influence in your life, right? So Sun's energy in the 12th house is not considered very good, because Sun is a fire planet, and it has nothing to do with feelings, how you feel, how your dreams are, how things that are not expected in this world is happening to you. So that kind of stuff, tensions, worries, this all comes, the feelings that you feel, that all comes in the 12th house. So Sun's energy in the 12th house, it doesn't do anything that much, but still, because it is going to give its energy in the Cancer sign, which is in the 12th house, it is going to be okay for you guys. There's nothing to be worried about anything, because Sun in this placement is considered very good. You are going to get overcome. You will overcome your enemies. You will fight your loans. You will be overall, it is going to be good. So there's nothing to worry about anything, guys. So let us move to your second most important planet, which is Jupiter. Jupiter is in the 8th house. Well, the placement of Sun and the Jupiter is not considered very good. Well, there are three houses in the horoscope which are not considered very good: the 6th house, the 8th house, and the 12th house. Because these houses are not considered very good, because they denote unexpected things that we do not want in our life, right? So Jupiter's placement in the 8th house, well, Jupiter is knowledge, and 8th house is secrets. It is sexuality. It is age, your age, how you're going to live your life, right? So Jupiter is the planet of knowledge, so it is going to bring out a lot of secrets from the 8th house. You are going to reveal secrets. You are going to know stuff that is doesn't mean anything, like the secrets of the world that you find out in this life, right? The secrets that may be hidden from you, hidden enemies. You're okay. Now Jupiter is a planet which is very big. It expands the house it is in. So the 8th house, which is the house of age, right? So it is going to expand your age. It is going to make you a little bit healthier. You will think about things that will make you which is going to increase your age, because Jupiter is expanding planet, and 8th house is the house of age. So and it is its own sign. It is in Pisces, right? So Jupiter is going to extend itself, and you will be more focused on how to make your health better. So that is one thing that is going to happen. So Jupiter's placement in this place doesn't mean anything. It doesn't do something drastic or something extraordinary, but its aspect is going to do a lot of things. So Jupiter's first aspect is going to be 1 2 3 4 5 in the 12th house, 6 7 in the 2nd house, 8 9 in the fourth house. So there are three aspects of Jupiter. First aspect is going to be in the 12th house. When in 12th house, it is 12th house is the house of I've just told you that it is not a very good house, but still from Jupiter's energy it is going to be okay. You might be your expenses will be a little more, your expenses might be high this month, but still with Jupiter energy and the Sun energy in this house, it is going to be under control, but still you are going to spend a lot this month. It can be something kind of a disease or something, but still because Sun is helping you in taking care of disease, Jupiter is helping you increase your age, so it doesn't matter whether you lose some money in hospitals or bills or something like that. So you have to take care of it, because well, there are two planets that are helping you in this, but still the energy is working towards you, so you have to be a little bit careful about that. So Jupiter's second aspect is going to be in your second house. Second house, the house of house of your communications, your family, your wealth. And Jupiter in second house is amazingly good, because you are going to be more outgoing, you are going to communicate with people, your way of speaking is going to be very knowledgeable, people will get influenced to you, and you will be very much attached to your family, you will take care of your family, you will have good vibes in your family, you will have all over good time with your family, right? And wealth, well, Jupiter is a planet which is very chill. He's very chill, he's very calm and composed. So Jupiter's energy in the second house is going to bring you a lot of wealth, a lot of calm and comfort in your life, right? And Jupiter's third aspect is going to be in the fourth house. Fourth house is the house of comforts, it is the house of luxury, and it is the sign of a Scorpio. So Jupiter is going to give a very good aspect in this house, and you're going to get a lot of comfort, a lot of luxuries in your life. You can invest in certain things, you can invest in a lot of things, which is related to your luxury, which is related to comforts, which is related to the comforts of life that you're having right now. Okay guys, so this is what Jupiter is doing, its aspect is what it's doing. Okay, now let us go to Mars. Well, Jupiter and Mars, they kind of have a different kind of aspects. Jupiter has three aspects, Mars has three aspects, and it is all around. Okay, now let me tell you about Mars. Mars is in the sign of Taurus, and it is at 15 degrees in Taurus, so it is like very powerful right now. Mars is a fiery planet, just like Sun. Mars is a fiery planet, it is a male planet, it is very outgoing, very energetic. 10th house is the house of career. So Mars is going to give you a lot of passion regarding doing stuff. You are going to do stuff, you are going to go out, do stuff. Your career will be good, you will make a mark in yourself. And there can be something big in your profession. You will be engaged in a lot of stuff. So Mars is giving you a lot of energy, and it will make your life easy, because Mars is the energy. Mars is the natural benefit planet for you guys, and it is a karaka of energy. So your energy will be invested in making your professions better, making your career better. So you have to, well, there's nothing to worry about, because this placement is amazingly good for Mars, right? So its first aspect is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 in your first house, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7 in your fourth house, 8 in your fifth house. So these all aspects is going to be amazingly good, because the fourth aspect is going to be in your ascendant house. The ascendant house, it is yourself. You are going to be very energetic, you are going to be very outgoing, you are going to have a lot of power inside of you in dealing with the stuffs, right? And it is going to be very, very good for you guys, because Mars is it is a fiery planet, it is a karaka of energy, and it is going to give a lot of energy to you guys in the first house. Mars aspect in the fourth house. Fourth house is the house of comforts, and just like Jupiter's aspect in the fourth house, Mars aspect in the fourth house is going to give you luxuries. It is going to give you you are going to work for it, for your comforts. Your relationship with your mother will be very good, and everything in this house is like really great for you guys, because Mars energy is very good in the fourth house. Okay, let me tell you guys, the thing is that your with your mother it is going to be okay, but with your fathers and with your elders, your bosses, it is going to be a little more tough, because the natural indicator of the elders and fathers, son is in the sixth house, which is the house of enemies. So you might have a little relationship trouble with your bosses or your father. And the ruler of elders, which is Jupiter, is in the eighth house. So this thing is a little more complicated than, because it is going to give you a little more trouble relationship with your father and your bosses. So you have to be careful about that. Okay, now let me go to Mars. Third aspect is going to be in your fifth house. Fifth house is the house of love. It is the house of children. It is the house of feeling. It is the house of, how you feel, how you do things, how you, what your knowledge is, right? And Mars is the energy. Mars is energy, pure energy. So Mars energy in the fifth house is going to give you a lot of passion regarding your love life. You're going to be very, engaged with your lovers. You're going to bring out new feelings towards your life. You're going to be very passionate and very caring about your children, right? You're going to think a lot about them. So that is going to be very good for you guys. Okay, now I've covered Mars, Sun, and Jupiter. These were the three main planets that is very important for the Leo ascendants. Now let us go to other additional planets. Now it is a very good placement right now of Sun and Venus right now. So let us start with Venus. Venus is in the seventh house in the sign of Aquarius. Seventh house Venus is considered very good, because Venus is the natural indicator of beauty. It is the natural indicator of your partners, your love life, your luxury. Seventh house is the house of business. It is the house of your spouse. It is the house of your how you are going to interact with the world. And Venus is the planet of luxury, so it is going to bring you a lot of luxury, a lot of admiration, a lot of well, people are going to look at you and they're going to get inspired by you. So that kind of thing is going to happen, because Venus is, it is pure love. It is it is a female energy. It is the energy of beauty. It is the energy of grace. So Venus in the seventh house is going to bring you a lot of, attachment with your spouse. You are going to go out. You are going to make a mark in this world. The way you speak will inspire people. The way you handle stuff, handle your business is going to be very good. So Venus here is amazingly good for you guys. Venus aspect is going to be on the first house. First house is, it is yourself. So you are going to be very, engaged in your luxuries, engaged in your comforts, engaged. You will work for it and you will find it. You will be very easygoing this month. You will be very calm and composed. You will be, very graceful. People will be attracted to you. You will be very beautiful. You are going to get out, make yourself dress properly, and go out, and people are going to look at you, and you will be beautiful, and they are going to get attracted to you. They'll fall in love with you. So this placement of Venus is going to be amazingly good for you guys, right? Okay, now let us go to Saturn. Saturn is also in the seventh house. Seventh house Saturn is not considered very good, but it is the sign of Aquarius, which is the own sign of Saturn, right? So Saturn is also getting a natural benefit in this house. So Saturn is going to help you. You are going to, Saturn is like discipline. It is hardworking. It is a judge planet. It is it gives justice and stuff. So Saturn in the seventh house, it is going to make you work for your interactions with the world. It is going to make you think like you will be very dedicated towards your business, how you interact with people, how you are going to present yourself to the world. So Saturn is going to give you that energy to present yourself in the world in a very disciplined kind of a way, because Saturn itself is disciplined. It is very it is not a shower. It is it just it is on the earth, and it just do its work. It doesn't rely on showing stuff, right? So Saturn is going to give you energy of I will go out, I will do stuff, but I'm not going to show stuff. But Venus on the other hand is like it is giving you grace, and it is giving you energy to influence people, and people are going to fall in love with you. So it is working in a balance. Venus is helping you do that, Saturn is helping you on more disciplined kind of a way. So that is going to be all right. Okay, now Saturn's aspect is going to be, third aspect is going to be on Rahu, which is the sign of Aries. Okay, so first aspect is going to be on Aries. Second aspect, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so there are three aspects of Saturn. First aspect is going to be in Aries, second aspect is going to be in Leo, third aspect is going to be in the Scorpio. So it is going to help you benefit your luck, because ninth house is the house of luck. Saturn's aspect in the house of luck, and Saturn is in Aquarius, so it is in its own sign. So it is going to give you a lot of luck regarding your life, because Saturn is like a planet which is hardworking. It doesn't rely on luck, but because it is the own sign of Aquarius, so it is going to give you a lot of luck. So if your time period of Saturn is open right now, then it is going to help you a lot. But if it is not open, then still you are going to have a lot of luck, but it is going to come with a little more hard work, because Saturn is like, I will give you a lot of stuff, but you have to work for it. So you have to work for it, and Saturn is going to give you stuff. So it is like that. Saturn's second aspect is going to be on your first house, so it is going to make you a little more disciplined, a little more sleep early, wake up early, do your stuff, be dedicated, be hardworking. So it is going to be like that. It is what Saturn is going to give you in the first house. Saturn's aspect in the fourth house. Well, Saturn is a planet which is very practical. So fourth house is the house of luxuries. So Saturn is still going to give you a lot of it, but still it is like, you have to work for it. And the fourth house is like very powerful right now, because Mars is aspecting it, Saturn is aspecting it. Well, Jupiter, let me see. Jupiter is aspecting it. Okay, so fourth house, the house of luxury, is very much active right now. So you are going to get a lot of, you're going to make a lot of luxuries in your life. In this month, you're going to invest in a lot of stuff. Maybe you can buy a new house, you can buy a new property, you can invest in something. So that kind of stuff can happen. So it will be all good for you guys right now. So we have taken Sun, Jupiter, Mars, Saturn, and Venus. Let us go to Mercury. Mercury is in the fifth house, in the sign of Sagittarius. Mercury in the fifth house, you are going to think a lot about your love life. You're going to think a lot about how to gain knowledge, how to make yourself better by investing yourself in knowledge. You are going to learn stuff. Mercury is the house of learning. It is the house of mathematics. It is the house, it is the planet of planet of mathematics. It is the planet of learnings. It is the planet of your speech. And fifth house is the house of your feelings. So Mercury is like, I will make you better by teaching you something. Mercury is like, I will make you better by engaging yourself in a good relationship. I will make you better by engaging yourself in taking care of your children. Okay, so Mercury is like, helping you do this. So Mercury in the fifth house is considered very good. Its aspect is going to be in the 11th house. 11th house is the house of progression. It is the house of your income. So Mercury's aspect in the 11th house, it is going to be very good, because it is its own house. It is the sign of Gemini, and Mercury's aspect in Gemini is going to be amazingly good, because it is its own house, and Mercury is going to give you a lot of progression in your life. Your knowledge, the way you speak to people, your knowledge, your overall your talents is going to help you make a lot of money in this month. So that is what Mercury is doing for you guys. Okay, now let us go to Rahu and Ketu. Well, Rahu is in the ninth house. A ninth house Rahu. Well, Rahu is a demon planet. It is a demon. It is a demon with a head and no body. So anything that Rahu consumes, he is never full. He is like always empty. He's always hungry. So it is ninth house, the house of luck, and Rahu in it is like, I will give you a lot of luck, but I'm still going to make you anxious about it. And so that kind of stuff is Rahu. What he is doing in the ninth house. Well, from ninth house, Rahu is going to aspect in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in your first house, 6, 7 in your third house, 8, 9 in your fifth house. Rahu aspect is going to be in your first house, so it is going to give you a lot of luck, but still it's going to make you anxious, a little more stressed, a little more, stressed. And overall, you will not figure out what kind of stress that you're having, but you're still going to be, little worried about something that is going on in your life, something about, you might be caring for it, but that kind of stuff can happen. So Rahu's energy in the first house is going to make you a little bit anxious. Okay, its second aspect is going to be in Libra, in the sign of where Ketu is present. It is the sign of Libra, and Rahu is like, he's never full. He's always hungry. He's like, I want stuff, but I'm not or never full. So that kind of energy in the third house. Third house is the house of hard work. So Rahu is going to is going to help you engage in some kind of work. You are going to get engaged in doing stuff. You will be engaged in taking care of business, taking care of your work. You will be very it will make you a little more passionate about things that is necessary in your life. Rahu's aspect in your fifth house. Well, in the fifth house, Rahu's aspect is not considered very good, because Rahu is never full. He's always, I want this. And fifth house is the house of feelings. It is the house of love. So you'll be very, like, I want stuff, and I really want attention, and I want love, and I want this and that, but it is never full. So you might get a little more agitated and anxious about stuff. So Rahu overall is making you anxious and agitated, but still it is very good, because it is going to help you get your dreams in your life, right? Okay, now let us go to Ketu. Ketu has the same aspect as Rahu. Well, Ketu is in the third house. Third house is the house of hard work, and Ketu is like, it is the demon, which has no head or just body. So Ketu is like a detaching planet, but Ketu is also a fighter planet. It is he's a fighter planet. He can do stuff. So Ketu in the third house is like, it is going to give you a little more artistic capabilities. It is going to give you a lot of spirituality. It is going to make you a little more hardworking, but it is going to also detach you from your work. Now, what I want to say is, Ketu is like, I will give you hard work, I will give you dedication and stuff, but still you have to be detached from it. You will not think in materialistic kind of a way. You will think it more as a duty. It is your own duty to complete your stuff. That's what Ketu is doing over here. Ketu's aspect is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in your seventh house, 6, 7 over Rahu in the Scorpio, Aries, 8, 9 in the 11th house in the sign of Gemini. Ketu's aspect in the 7th house is going to detach you from your spouse. It is its energy. Well, if your period of Ketu is open, then it is a big thing, because it is going to detach you from your spouses. But since there is Saturn and Venus present in the 7th house, it is not going to make a huge difference for it, because Venus is going to obviously attach yourself towards your spouse, towards the world, towards your business, and Ketu is like detachment. So there is a kind of a balance of energy is going to happen, and Ketu is not going to like completely disturb that house. So you have, well, it is a little more obvious for some guys who has Ketu's dasha going on right now, Ketu's period going on right now. But if it is not going right now, then Venus and Saturn is going to obviously help you in that. Ketu's second aspect is going to be in your ninth house, and Ketu in the ninth house is considered very good, because Ketu is spirituality. Ninth house is the house of spirituality, is the house of luck. So Ketu is going to bring you a lot of luck and spirituality in your life. Ketu's third aspect is going to be in your 11th house, and 11th house in the sign of Gemini. Gemini is considered a benefic sign for Ketu's energy, and Ketu's energy in this house is going to bring you a lot of financial stability. A lot of, you can get bonus in your career, you can in your field of profession, you can make a lot of benefit in your field of business. So that kind of stuff can happen with Ketu. Okay, guys. Now, moon is going to obviously change its place every 2.5 days in different houses. So it's moon is mind. Mind revolves 1,000 places, and you know, mind is uncontrollable, and moon is uncontrollable because it is going to move from one house to another and is going to bring you a lot of stuff in a lot of short time. So that is one thing that moon is doing. But a moon is considered a neutral planet for Leo ascendants because moon has the characteristics of water, and Leos have the characteristic of fire. So what moon does, it becomes a natural malefic, kind of a malefic for Leos, but still because it is a good friend for Leos, it kind of becomes neutral. So moon's energy is, it is going to be all over the place, and if your period of moon is open, then it is going to be very profound in your chart, but still it is okay. Well, there's nothing to worry about this month of February. The fourth house is going to get a lot active. You're going to get a lot of things from the fourth house, from the seventh house, and your career, your passion, your luck is all great. So guys, this is my reading for the transit of Leos for the month of February 2023. I hope you like this, guys. And yeah, if you want your horoscope checked by me, you can hit me up on Fiverr. I'll be very happy to do readings for you guys. Okay, so take care, guys.